Hello and welcome, family, to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray that you are well in all your ways, family, that you are at peace, because you know, fear is of the devil, fear is of Babylon, fear is of this world, and you can only operate in true power when you operate from a place of peace. But those are stories for other days. We're so grateful that you could join us again on this channel, family. Thanks to everyone that has subscribed and liked and shared the videos, and for everyone that supports us on Patreon. In fact, this story came from my Patreon family. Thank you so much for being such a powerful support system and network for me on there, families. You know yourselves. So something very disturbing is going on, family. Is coming to Africa, and I need you to mark the dates, July 2nd to 7th. We need to be praying up. We need to be staying prayed up, because, you know, everyone keeps talking of this invasion of Africa, the final, you know, that Babylon is trying to come back and, you know, recolonize Africa. We saw the divided states, and I'm going to do a separate show on this. All of a sudden, all these military, you know, the U.S. has put all these militaries, like they've brought back the military in Somalia, they've brought military to Angola. So this was what was trending last week. It made people very uneasy. I'll go into that in a separate show. But now, family, because you know the spells come before the soldiers, right? But now it's a jumble mix. But we can definitely tell that there is a new dispensation underway. Because get this, the Pope, the head of the Anglican Church, and the head of the Scottish Church are coming to Africa to pray. Now, if this doesn't ring some kind of alarm bells in your head, if this doesn't make you feel some kind of like some type of way, because there's a war going on in Ukraine, how come they're not going there? This is the Pope's first visit since he ended up in a wheelchair. And I'm telling you, family, you know, they've said that a lot of these Muzungus actually come here to re-energize themselves. There's something about Africa where they come, and specific countries in Africa. Like just the other day, the World Cup, is it the World Cup? Yeah, the football World Cup, whatever, trophy came to Kenya. This is like the third or fourth time. Why does it always come to Kenya? Are they trying to get some energy from here? I mean, I'm not joking. This is serious, family. So now, so it's been announced that the Pope, the Archbishop of Canterbury, and the leader of a church in Scotland will together lead a prayer vigil for peace while visiting South Sudan next month. And they will also visit the Democratic Republic of Congo. What is wrong with this picture? What is wrong? Do you guys really think there's war in Europe, family? And these guys are going to leave Europe to come and pray for Africa? Do you think they love us that much? We've got to stop being delusional. I'm thinking like it's all done for our love. They're probably coming to, you know, sanctify their troops coming in. They're probably coming to, that vigil is probably some kind of freaking ritual to re-establish their dominion. And why are they doing it? Could it be that it's because like they've lost that spiritual stronghold and they want to put it back? Could it be that, because this has never happened, to see these three key leaders, all from the divided kingdom, coming back. And guess where else they're going? The Democratic Republic of Congo. And, you know, the person who shared this, she was reminding me, remember when the Pope kissed the feet of the South Sudanese? Because those are the real gods. Those are the real messiahs. Like this is, you know, we are. And soon after he did that, there was so much chaos, family. There was so much chaos in Africa. So this is not, I don't want to be like a doom and gloom, you know, because the ancestors in place, the ancient ones are ready. This is not a joke thing. And I'm not telling you this like, oh my God, I mean, it's very good for you to put your intentions to block this visit. But also know, if this visit goes through, there's going to be war to pay. Because the ancient ones are back, family. The ancestors are here. People ain't joking. Africa will not be enslaved again. It's not even up to us. It's up to the billions who came before us, who are now with us now, because we are in a new dispensation. And it's because we're in a new dispensation and the spell that they had on our people has broken off. That's why they're coming to reestablish it. I'm telling you. So they say, they released the details, which said that the Pope would go to Congo, then he would travel to South Sudan, where he would make what is being billed as a historic ecumenical pilgrimage of peace. Guy is in a wheelchair. Guy is in a wheelchair. How the hell is he going to be making a pilgrimage of peace, family? Is this really his priority? Like, there's something deeper here, family. Let me know what you think. And he said, this pilgrimage of peace would be made with Reverend Justin Welby, who heads the Anglican Church, and the Right Reverend Ian Greenshields, who's a moderator of the General Assembly of the Church of Scotland. And they said, the visit sought to seek to boost a 2018 agreement aimed at ending civil war in South Sudan. They blah, blah, blah. They talked about how, they signed this peace agreement, but it's been an unsteady process. And all these, why Congo, why South Sudan? Family, please. Let's continue this conversation in the comments. I'm looking out for what do you think this is about? All I know about is it's not a pilgrimage of peace. It's a reestablishment of imperialism. They are once again coming to the lands. And why South Sudan as well? Why Congo? Congo has like the widest, the biggest reserve of, is it Coltrane or something like that? Which is basically what they need for tomorrow's technology. It's in every phone. I've talked about it. It's in every computer. It's in every camera. What Babylon needs to advance tomorrow with its jets, with its technology, all the raw materials are on the motherland. That's why they're bringing the war to us. Because they don't have all of this. But there's something I'll tell you about why these minerals are so concentrated on the motherland. I'll definitely share that very, very soon. But family, stay prayed up. And know that if this transpires, then just know that the war, the ancient war, is finally coming to this physical plane. If it doesn't transpire, well, that will be a whole other story for another day, family. We're going to be monitoring this, closely. But to all the watchers, to all the gatekeepers of Mama Africa, this is an assignment. Should you accept it? Should you choose to accept it? Is that what they say? We need to pray that this doesn't happen. Because if this happens, there's going to be a chaos spirit that they are going to try and unleash on our people, and our ancestors aren't playing. The ancestors, spiritually, they can't do this. Spiritually, they're out of bounds. Even if we allow them physically, and you see what they've always tried to do is try and do something physically so that it could have a spiritual impact. Because as above, below, so below, as so below, so above. So they've always gained access by playing the rules, by cheating, by sneaking in one way. So if these governments have said, oh, the Pope, please come visit, that means that they have been allowed in. But spiritually, they know they're out of bounds because we're in a new dispensation. And so if this goes down, I'm just giving you a prophetic warning. If this meeting goes down, family, then just know that, the revival on the continent has just gotten accelerated, because this is not happening. We're not going under another religious colonization. But for me, for these guys to be coming through, it shows me that hold that the religious colonization had is easing off. They don't have as much control as they used to over the minds and the psychology of our people, which is why they're trying to come back and reintegrate. And there's something, they also want to set up an altar. It's like when the Pope came, family. He came for 1 day. And that they're totally Catholics, right? So our current president, they bow to Rome. So Rome came, they built an altar in the heart of the city. It was used for 1 day, family. That altar is still standing, still speaking in the nation, that Catholic altar. And it has prevented and tried to stall and delay the things that are supposed to have happened in Kenya by now. So it's not about what they're coming to do, it's about what they're coming to leave. And we cancel this visit. We cancel the spiritual power, whatever demons they're coming with, we reject them. They will not be allowed into Africa. Family, watch this space, watch this event. It's definitely something, it's one of those. Remember I said we're looking at patterns. We don't follow every story, but we look for the story that they just happen to hint. Because, by the way, I haven't seen this in any, let me just double check, but I didn't see this in any European publications. It's only been picked up so far. No, actually, it's all over the place. I take my words back. It's all over the place, family. It's been picked up by ABC News. It's been picked up by Washington Post. I mean, come on, wake up, family. There's a war in Europe, and yet the Pope is coming here? Come on, family. We are not their priority. So it's not for our best interests. It's for theirs. Like, never forget it. People always do things for themselves. Even if they try and convince you, it's for your own good. Tuko pamoja.